Well, hello and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Saturday and we are taking a look at New Cycle on the PC. This is from a developer Core Engage and published by Daedalic Entertainment, released on the 18th of January 2024. New Cycle is a city building game with the focus on survival. After an apocalyptic series of solar flares, human society has been thrown into disarray. Establish a settlement and develop it all the way from humble beginnings to industrial metropolises. So this is a city builder, strategy game, survival and building game. It has 1,191 reviews of all time. 82% of those are positive, giving it a very positive rating. And it has 30 recent reviews and only 26 of those are positive, giving it a mostly negative rating. You can pick this one up for £25, and I'll just scroll down to the reviews, because I think the reviews here that are negative are down to people thinking the game is abandoned, but from what I'm led to believe, the game's not abandoned. It's just that they're not updating it every couple of weeks. It is an early access game. There are a couple of different release branches for this, so you can go on to the experimental branch and you'll get more updates for this one. So we're going to give this one a go and see what it's like. We're going to have a quick look at the settings first. We're playing an alpha version 24-140.05, so that is our version number. Settings, we have audio. This was really loud. It was set at, oh, I can't remember what it was set at now, but it was blowing my head off loud. I've had to turn this one down to 10 to get it to a reasonable level, and all of these I've brought down as well, especially the clicks. I'm not really sure what the 3D sound effects and how they are different to normal sound effects, but they're in 3D, so that's good. We have some control stuff here. We're playing this one mouse keyboard, so we haven't inverted the y-axis, even though that would be the correct way to use pad. Gameplay options, we can run this in the background. It's deciding it wants to do that by default. Leave camera with the WASD keys only. We are going to turn that on. Show season panel. Show log event panel. Show minimap panel. Enable draggable HUD elements. Yeah, I think we'll leave that on. I think this cursor's fine, and I've confined it to the game window because I've got multiple monitors and it is just a bit annoying if it goes outside. Graphics, we are playing this exclusive full screen at 1440p. All the settings are on ultra and all the other settings are turned on. We've got VSync turned on. So those are all our options. We are going to play a new game, and we are going to see if this one truly is mostly negative, or whether it's not as bad as people are making it out to be. So we can play a campaign or a sandbox. We're going to go with campaign. I think this is a story mode presenting all the mechanics and tribulations that can be experienced in the dynamic universe of New Cycle. And then we've got some sanity and old ways which are coming soon. I'm guessing they're part of the roadmap. The developed timeline is what is selected by default. This is a game mode beginning from cycle 5 with some development already researched, as well as pre-existing population of different classes and numerous resources. The standard timeline allows you, oh actually I don't know that there is one selected by default, I just thought that was. Allows you to start from the first cycle and play the sandbox mode with the standard setup. I think we're going to go with the standard timeline actually. We can go in a great metal, a tundra, and we can't do that one at the moment. They are coming soon. There's a meadow and a steppe. We're going to go in a great meadow, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. The first launch may take some time. Please wait. Oh, it didn't take that much time. Rotating the camera doesn't on the C keys. Oh, okay, it's on the wrong keys. It is on Z and C, which is different to a lot of games. Normally these are on Q and E. That's fine. Our first steps are choosing a location of where we want to set up camp. Do we need to be near a resource? I mean, we've got plenty of trees about the place, plenty of rocks and things. Plenty. Are they berries? These are resources there, aren't they? Resources. Is that near some trees as well? I think I need to change the keys to Q and E. We're going to start here. How do we do that then? How do we choose a location? First step, we've reached this unknown land. After a long journey, it seems isolated and safe. We hope it'll offer enough resources for a new start. Choose the most suitable spot to settle in the area and guide us on your base game. Let's begin. We are going to choose there. Welcome to the new cycle. Oh. You are now the government of this little community. It's been nearly half a century since the first solar flares. In the initial moments of the catastrophe, we lost our entire technological infrastructure, our means of global sourcing, and almost everything that we can share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having to wrestle with the constant impossibility and despair. From battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars, we ended up destroying ourselves with what little sun had left for us, and civilization fell. Everyone here was born into this new world, and you have to be their leader. Our current flimsy shelter can't carry us far, and we must rebuild everything from scratch, with the efforts of those who remain, so we can establish a sustainable way of life. We need to rediscover our lost knowledge and explore our surroundings to create new possibilities. Most importantly, beyond merely surviving, we have to find a way of securing our next generation, by whose time the world may not be habitable anymore. We don't know how we can preserve life as we know it, but we can at least build something that we may call home. You may start with the tutorial or continue on your own. We'll go with the tutorial, I think, for the time being. Hopefully we can skip over this. Chief, living so long as nomads, we feel ready now to build the simple shacks. We can get started by collecting whatever's around. Wood and stone. Build a field camp. Gather 20 logs. Gather 10 stone. That is what we will do. So, do we do this then? Resources. It's a grid system. Yeah, I get that. A field camp will give us... We need to try and cover stones and... that, do we? Build. It's a bit foggy, isn't it? That is like mist rolling through, but it's not the nicest thing I've ever seen. Why are you not building stuff? Bloody hell, he must be waiting. Leaving footprints in it all. This music is a little bit too quiet now. Let's try that. This is as much as you can zoom in. That's as much as you can zoom out. Yeah, I think I would definitely prefer the rotates to be on Q and E. Is it in use with? So Q and E is place at objects, so I think we'll change that to that one. That's much better. Quick tip, you can change game speed by the above panel buttons. You can, indeed. That's quite unusual. We can set it to a game speed of 0.1. See, with the rotate buttons in games like this, I'm so used to having those on Q and A that having them on different keys just kind of breaks my brain. So we need to gather. We've got that stuff now. Do we need to populate this? We need a workforce. We do. Don't have any available resources for that. So we'll put 3 onto that. Zoom. I thought we had covered that. Obviously we haven't. What is that resource? And it is an iron deposit. Alright, I thought it was stone. But it's an iron deposit, so that's no good for us. So let's build another one. Try and find some stone. Apparently that is stone there. That is stone there. And we'll speed that up because we need to get some stone. That's the problem with you fellas. Didn't I just do that? Yeah. Oh, I turned it off, I think. That might have been the reason. I thought I'd turn that on. Obviously, I'd turned it off. So we've got people getting stone, and we've got people getting logs. Oh, we've completed the tutorial already. We need to increase our water distribution. Off to a promising start, Chief. We may go on to gather nearby resources for a while. We should focus on producing more complex materials by processing raw ones. Our settlement can develop as far as the limits of our knowledge and production. We need to build a lumber mill, and we need to produce 30 lumber. Cool. Right, since we've got this near here, we'll build a lumber mill here. So, production lumber mill. Oh, we'd still speed it up actually, so that's okay. We do have a day-night cycle, don't we? No? It's early access, they want you to know that. It's under development. You can use the Alt key to turn the build status, worker capacity and production alert icons on and off. Well, we don't want to do that. I think we want to leave them on. So, the production buildings are the most important structures in the city. You can choose the product you want and the current building to create here. Target production. We can activate the building by selecting the product you want to produce. Okay. And there is a production calculation. General efficiency value of buildings, operating class effects, things, in addition to the workforce value, determine the speed of production according to the required amount of working people. In addition to these two variables are technological developments. So there's probably going to be some research stuff we can do. And then we've got our labour classes here. Does it tell you what those are? Cooperation from other classes besides the operating class. And the status there. So let's click on that. So these, are they tooltips on those? No, there are not. Oh yes, there are. Oh. I don't know what those two are though. So we'll put 2 in here. How many have we actually workforce have we got? We've got 35 altogether and we've assigned 27 of them to do stuff apparently. Oh, or is that 27 out of 35 capacity? I think that might be what that is. So we are producing anything? Yeah, so we've got to select it from there. So we are now producing lumber with an efficiency of 30. And it's not connected to the road network, so I guess we better go and do some of that then. Resources, production, logistics, a dusty road. Can we do that? Unresearched. Ah. So it hasn't told us about research yet. Let's see if we can find that. Water supply is low as well. What can we do about that? There's a well, but the well is unresearched. Actions. No, I want research. Research, please. That's not very obvious. Electricity, paper, that's all just these are resources at the top here. There is a yeah, I know there is, but I can't actually build anything to create a thing, can I? Development tree. Here we go. So, what does that give us? Stockpile, kitchen, living standards as a shack, and establishment. That gives us a well. So let's research that one. Oh, it says development complete though. So why can't I do that? Establishment. It does say development complete, doesn't it? But it's not letting us select it. That seems a bit buggy to me. Not available during the tutorial. We'll accept them. Perhaps we're locked out because of the tutorial at the moment, maybe. And it's not really helpful for the tutorial to not let us put water in, I would say. People are gonna die before we get a chance to do anything. It is the end of the year. We've survived one cycle without any water. That seems a bit of a stretch. Yeah, we know there's a shortage of water. We can't build a bloody thing yet. A well. Stop your gabbing. Step 2 is completed. Cool. Right, can we do research now? Can we actually build a well? Not available. Connect the roads. Logistics, yeah. I think we've got this one down. And you've closed that again. Ah, not helpful. Why are you closing it? Now we can build a water well, apparently. We can build that. Yeah, I'm not mad keen on how the roads work. Come on, build you were complaining about water and you're not building your well now. It's not very good. Come on, build. Not enough resources. Why is there not enough resources? To build the actual well, what does it need? Five logs and 32 stone. So how much do we actually have? We have all the logs. We've got more than enough stone and logs to do things. We prioritise this. I'm not quite sure. Oh, did we put it in the wrong place, maybe? Maybe that's what it's about. So we've got the... I think the message it was giving us wasn't quite that useful. Yeah. So that was the problem. We didn't build it near any water source. Perhaps that will help. Water is life, Chief. Let's accept him. And we're end of year. Good. Now they've got some water coming in. Fantastic. At last. We better hook up this one as well to the road network system, I think. Because that will help this. We need some daily bread. We see they haven't been getting any food. Gather 40 mushrooms. Resource gathering. Gathering camp. We can gather the mushrooms here. To rotate that. Oh. There we go. Logistics. Do a road. Do some more roads. I'm surprised that it's not automatically joining up these when you're right next to each other. It did look like it should join those up, but it did do a very good job. So I think the path lane's not that great. I think we've gone into winter. Right, we need to do some gathering. That was that one, wasn't it? Not available in this season. At least we'll get some herbs. But we can't actually gather any mushrooms because it's the wrong season. You can tell it's winter because we got the snow. Say no to death. I quite like saying no to death. Tutorial 5 complete. I didn't even see that we'd done tutorials 3 and 4. The cornerstone of civilization. The time has come to cook proper meals. It's only taken us 5 years. People eating whatever they have on their plates doesn't mean they're happy with it. When there's nothing to eat, they will get demoralised, sick, and maybe even fall into the jaws of death. From now on, food needs to be kept fresh and distributed while it's hot. For a start, a bowl of soup will do as long as everybody has their share and they don't have to worry about hunger anymore. Research basic construction, build a soup kitchen and produce 30 simple meals. So can we research now? Soup kitchen. Start research. Now we can do research. Now the tutorials let us. We're going to build a soup kitchen. Oh yes we are. Production soup kitchen is unresearched. Come on. Development complete. We've done soup kitchen. Can we do that? We can start that. So we'll get that going while we're building our soup kitchen, which is going to be in the productions. Our soup kitchen is going to be over here. Get a chopping. Get a building. Come on, fellas. You're complaining about soup and food, but you don't want to build a building to make it. That development's complete. So how do we start on these things then? Yeah. Cycle 2, but I thought we were already in cycle 2. Come on. We are going to do soups. Do we need to assign? We don't assign anybody to this one then. We want mushroom soup. Oh yes we do. There we go. So let's have 2 people on there. What's our workforce? We've got 43 out of 59. See, I don't know whether that is 43 people doing stuff out of 59. And 70 is our pop limit. What? Oh, we do have a population of 59, so 43 are unoccupied. So we can actually increase this then. So that's our unoccupied, and those are the people who are actually doing stuff. That are available to us. It's a bit of a strange way of doing that. We'll increase that. Not enough resources, apparently. We need more mushrooms. Where's our gathering hut? That's our gathering. But those are maximised at the minute. So in order to increase that, we must closely monitor the community situation. It needs more moral levels. Badly managed community, unrest, disease and death. Disintegration will take hold quickly. Explore population management. I think we were just on that. We're getting ahead of ourselves on these tutorials. Here you can view the overall status of the community in detail. The most important element in the management of settlement is its people. Trying to meet all of their needs and keep the variables such as morale and efficiency as high as possible. Those are our classes. We've got workers, craftsmen and specialists. We have adults, children, and we have the unoccupied. We have supply here. And we have morale and efficiency. So our efficiency is pretty low at the minute, only 30. But that is due to low morale, is it? And our workforce is normal. Oh. Regular. What's the difference between regular and normal then? We have low morale, and that is due to what? Low distribution increases chance of sickness. For regular food, surely. And we want regular water, I would have thought. Housings. 0%. Health, 0%. New rules will take effect. So we treat the workers more poorly than the craftsmen and specialists. We should treat them all equally in this society. I do believe. Supply and demand. Set ration distribution to regular. We just did, didn't we? Where did we do that? Again. Regular. Medium, regular. I think we broke the tutorial there, maybe. And we have to go through 2 days. I really would like to be able to zoom in a little bit more. I think it's quite disturbing that these flowers are almost as big as the houses. We need food. We're feeding on raw supply. It should be our priority to solution for our current conditions. Examine the factors leading to public health. I think this is purposely nubbing us in this tutorial. I think. Explore. Oh, go away. Overview. How do we get to the overview then? That's the development tree. Overview. Settlement, life, people, structures, materials and regions. So, settlement. We've maxed out our storage. Life. Workforce conditions are low. Food distribution and water distribution are low. Housing's low and healthcare's low. So we have very low health and very low attraction. What can we do to improve life for you? We'll give you a medical shed. Okay. Stop getting in the way. Resource gathering. I think we want to put another well down because one is clearly not enough. And let's try and get some more resource gathering. Mushrooms. We really ought to do some farming, don't you think? You have to wait until it's constructed. No problem. Let's put another house down. We'll put another shack. We'll make this the shacks here. So they've got 2 shacks. Utilities. We need another stockpile. We do need another stockpile. So we'll put that there. Alright. Well, hopefully that is going to be enough. Yeah, we'll build the other well then. Get that done and there'll be more water coming in.
In the end, we'll see another day, huh?
Is that right? Go, mushroom gatherers, go! Gather more stuff. We'll get people doing stuff, why not? Where did we put that other well at? I don't think we actually need to do anything with it, did we? Yeah, it's fine. Explore actions, haven't we done that? It says 10 out of 10 there. Actions. Emergency work shifts available. Inpatient rest leave. Let's do that. We've actioned something. Yay. Cycle process. Oh, we're not actually cycle 2 yet. We need... Well, we've got all the knowledge. We've got all the population. So can we not progress to that? Seem to have all the required knowledge and all the required population. Tutorial step 10 complete. That's all of the tutorial. We have done everything. We've mastered the game. Foreboding whispers. Chief, we know we're in no place to make excessive demands, but this is a fundamental issue. Community health is deteriorating. Yeah, well, look, build the bloody hospital, mate. Oh, we need iron ingots. Well, that might be a problem because we don't have any of those. Resources, we need to gather some. Iron, any old iron. Oh, that's not fair. It's burning us now. Bloody would be, wouldn't it? Right. Get that built. Lightning strikes. Thanks. I don't even know what it burnt down then. What's that? The lumber mill. Let's rebuild that then. Honestly, it's all tragedy in this place. We've got separatists. Hang on in there a little longer. We haven't got unkept promises. I'll reassess the situation. It's just temporary. You think you can do better elsewhere? You know, you're welcome to leave. I think we're doing alright for you. We're building all of this stuff up. 16 a day we're doing. 16! Let's do another soup kitchen. Why can't we do iron? Any old iron. Why is that locked? I don't understand why that's locked. Is it because we haven't researched it? Hunting, metalworking techniques, what does that give us? Yes, let's do that. Research. I think that is the reason. Start. Not enough resources. What is that? Why do we need resources to research things? Is that logs? I think that might be logs. It is. Oh, it's because of this lumber mill here. That's the problem. Let's get 5 people on that. That came right at the wrong time. Get lumber in, lumber people. Cool. Alright, that should get us back up and running. And we can do some research, but I think... Here we go, here we go, here we go. So the soup kitchen will get built now. We'll accept you. What are we doing for housings? Let's build some more roads around. I want to do some roads, please. Does it not let me do that? That purely down to stone. Oh, I think it's just down to how much we've got. Alright, let's stop that there. Losing hope. Why are you losing hope? We can do better. We need to increase worker morale. I'm trying, I'm trying. Good, right, we've started the research. So we should soon be able to do that. Utilities and soup kitchen. We're still pretty limited to what we can do here. I can't get a tavern yet because we need electricity. Have we got any electricity? We've got 170 electricities. Doing our research. We're going to do vegetables. Don't have enough resource for that. Well, how do we get vegetables then? Got mushrooms. Well, we'll do some more mushroom soup then. All these things need other things to do the things. Increase time, I think. That research is done. Right, the development's complete, so we can now start gathering stuff. And that should then build that, which is what we want. Forge as well. And the smith. And let's smash the increase on that. Put another residential building down. Start doing that. There we go, look, we're building the medical place. Soon they'll be happy again. Uh-oh. It's a harsh winter, of course it is. Now we've got the stuff. They've got the services. Objective failed, objective failed. Upgrade in the main hall. Make it happen. Let's do it. Basic tools. Haven't got enough lumber. That's fine. We'll get lumber. Maybe we ought to make another lumber mill then. Not enough resource again. Alright, let's have a look at what we've got on our tree here. We can do a power grid. Let's do hunting, because I think hunting's probably the... We haven't got enough resource. We need tools, do we? Blimey, this is the... Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. I think we definitely need to build another lumber mill. Let's build another lumber mill over here. Way. Build furniture. Our goal is set. Do lumbers. The number of destructive accidents is 1 and no people perish. Well, that's alright then. Research. Can we do this stuff now, hunting? We can. Bloody hell, at last. Fire? Oh, come on. Seriously? Shortage of water distribution as well going on. Why is it taking you so long to put the fire out? Repair it, please. Need to be a bit more careful, mate. We'll give you what you need. Greetings, Chief. We would, yeah, we'd be happy to. How are we doing for that? We've got all the stones, all the lumbers, all the mushrooms. I'm not sure how this stuff is tied to here, but it oh, we can start that one. So yeah, we may as well do stuff that we can do. I think we need to put another house down here. What is going on now? Is that an earthquake? We need better shelters. We'll do it. We'll do it. Can we upgrade these? That's developed. We still can't research that one. We still can't research that one. Cultivation, we can't research because we need 420 of those, whatever that is. See, I would really like some tooltip text on this so I can actually see what that is, because I don't know. Oh, it's paper. We can research that though. I mean, the research trees are actually quite evolved. And I do like that you get more than just one thing when you're doing the research. So we haven't got any of that stuff. We've got a tavern. We can build a tavern. That will make him happy, won't it? Let's build a tavern here. Production, forge and smith. Utilities, a cemetery. Yeah. And logistics, we've still only got that. Level 2, we haven't got any level 2 or 3 buildings. Yeah, you get tavern. Do we need to... Oh, that's the medical centre. That's a medical centre. There's the tavern. We haven't got any drink though, because it's not research. Of course it isn't. We'd open the tavern before we'd research the beer. Not enough. Not enough. It needs electricity. And we don't have enough electricity. And we're running out of mushrooms. But we did do that, and we did achieve that. And we did achieve that. We did achieve that. So we didn't fail at everything. We need rules. Oh, yeah, I can do that. We are free to trade with what is rightfully theirs. We'll accept you. We'll start trading. What have we got here? Let's get some meat. What can we trade for meat? We can trade basic tools. We've got loads of those. Confirm. All the meats. So can you do meat now then? Meat, nice. I'll be happier now. Now that they got a bit of meat. Let's just bring that down to ×2. Can we do that? Finally we can. And we still have enough for the simple production as well. So after we've done the power grids we can do that. Let's speed that research up. Because I think we need some power. Our days of forgetting are over. Because with electricity and health is still not great. We rapidly evolved into a proper village. Understood. We've got to increase the population, produce paper, and get the working class over. So we've done our stuff there. Let us get that one researched. Oh no! Come on, we need 2 more. How bad can that be? It keeps on going down there. Stop going down. Oh, the reason that's going down is because we're not producing enough. How much are we producing? We're getting a lot. So if we do production of a forge again. Maybe we need some more water as well. Not an awful lot of water around. The structures. Get to working. Hopefully now, we can do it. Research. We need electricity. Where is... Right, there we go, windmills. Let's put this windmill up here. Is that enough? We need another one. We put 2 of those. How much do those produce each? I'm not sure. But we have... Get our morales up. Get building. Strange lights. Hopefully it's nothing to worry about. It's going to be something to worry about. I guarantee it's something to worry about. It's a bad omen. There is everything to be afraid of. What else have we got here? We've got a technical boot camp. That sounds like a good thing to make. Residential stuff. Ah, he's run out of meat. So let's get back on the mushroom soup. I mean, we really ought to go... What is that? Thanks to beekeeping we get valuable resources. A pit. I mean, that's taking up quite a lot of space, but... How is electricity doing? We've got 100, so we're producing more than we need now. Good. We're on top of things. We've got the taverns, we've got the wells, we've got the gathering going on. We'll soon have the bee camp. We are win. What are you bothering about? Forge. I don't think that is bringing in as much stuff as we need, is it? Gathering camp. Let's see if we can find another iron thingy. I can't see any more iron thingies at all. We can gather meat over there, but that's quite a far place to go. Alright, let's put that down here. Good. At least that's joined it. What are you complaining about? We want honey, please. Not enough resources, not enough iron ore coming in. See, I can't see any iron ore though. But it's like we need a pit, isn't it? Stone. That's not going to do it. A basic mine is what we need. But we haven't researched that. So where is the mines then? That's done. These are all developed. So where are mines? Mines. We can't. We need 1,230 papers. Whatever that is. Bricks. We haven't got any bricks either. Yeah, then when the tech tree stacks are a little bit annoying with the ones that you've got to have in order to produce stuff to get your village really going. I don't know, I mean, I do quite like this. There are a little bit of balancing issues, I think. It's not exactly linear in that some things you need and higher tech trees to do with lower ones. That's a bit weird. But there are definitely aspects of this game that I like, and it seems to run alright as well. I don't have problems with the performance of this game. Some of these games can really start to bog down. I mean, I know that our village isn't especially massive. But I didn't detect any slowdown as the village started to grow, so that's nice to see. So I do quite like this one. I mean, I can see that there may be some concerns if people think there's no development happening on it, so that's one thing to keep an eye on. But from what I gathered, it is being developed still. So yeah, all in all, I think this is pretty good. But that is all from me for today. I shall be back again tomorrow with another game for my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant evening, and I shall see you later.